Let me now open this up to my guests who will join us on the broadcast on Viewpoint this evening. Prashanth GS of the Karnataka BJP is with us. Also with us is Bhavya Narasimhamurthy of the Karnataka Congress. Also joining us is Rashmi Samant, the activist who in fact flagged this entire incident on social media. Rashmi, I'll begin with you. You know, in your social media post, you go on to say that there are informations that are there about hundreds of such girls who have been filmed or have had been a prey to similar instances. Have you given information to the police about these girls that you're talking about?
Well, numerous girls have now come forward and said that, the similar incident has happened 6 months ago and has been happening for over a period of year ago as well. So the girls have come forward. They have told that this matter has been, brushed under the carpet repeatedly. So there is proof to suggest that there are more girls and it might be bigger than we even think.
No, girls have come forward where?
In the college girls have come forward. There are interviews all over the internet of them speaking in Kannada. The girls of Netra Jyoti College, they've come forward.
In Kannada, you say. You also had put out an article of a Kannada newspaper on Twitter where you'd claim that this is where the instances of all of these girls have really come to light through this article, and I'm suggesting this is what has happened. But this article, when we got it translated, it only speaks about the 3 girls who have been accused of filming their college mate in the paramedical college, and this is only speaking about the recent instance. No past instance has been spoken about. Then how are you making these claims?
The girls have themselves come forward, and I think you cannot refute the girls of the college coming forward and alleging that similar incidents.
No, absolutely not. But I'm just asking you about the evidences that you have.
And I think that is proof enough. That is proof enough that this is happening, and it is definitely proof enough that this has been happening for a really long time, and that there needs to be a wider investigation. And instead of questioning the people who are trying to bring awareness in this factor, the matter has to be investigated.
Absolutely. And Rashmi, I really am all supportive of the argument that you are making. But I'm just wanting to understand, where are these women? Because you are saying there are many girls that have who have come up. The police, in fact, had to actually go ahead and say.
I can send you a link of their interview. The students at Netra Jyoti College coming forward and alleging that for the past year this has been happening and that the matter has been repeatedly brushed under the carpet. I'll be very happy to furnish you with a link of the same. It can also be found on my timeline.
That's exactly what I'm quoting from.
Everybody who wants to see
Rashmi, that's exactly what I'm quoting from. The link that you've posted only speaks about the recent instance where the 3 girls.
Video, please look into the video. Please look into the video where they're speaking. I have put in the video, and the video clearly says, the girls are clearly saying, Hindina 6 ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ ಸಹ ಇದು ಆಗ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು, 6 ತಿಂಗಳಿನ ಹಿಂದೆ ಇದು ಆಗಿದೆ, 1 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು. They've clearly said in that video. So I would implore you to, watch the video again and to have an able translator by your side.
Okay, all right. Bhavya, let me bring you in. The claims that Rashmi is making through the series of videos and evidences that she claims she has put on her timeline, because of which there has been an escalation of this particular case. And now this entire protest has spilled onto the streets. How do you see this entire investigation really going? And do you think because of this, there is going to be an impact on the investigation?
This is an issue of women's safety. I would like to repeat. This is an issue of women's safety, and let's just stick to that. And I honestly think those who are giving this a communal colors are very selfish, and they don't really care about either those girls in the who have been the survivors here, nor do they care about anyone. All they care about is giving this a communal color and using it for political benefit. Whether it's BJP or anyone who is spreading fake news with these tweets, even after their own party, Ms. Khushbu Sundar comes out and says that these are fake videos circulating. There was no camera there, but it was through the mobile phone, and none of the videos have been shared. If they want to blow this out of proportion, yes, what these girls did was totally wrong. They deserve to be taught a lesson. But giving us a communal color, that just shows to what extent they can use, anything for their politics. Whether it is a dead body, they want to give it a communal color and use it for their politics. BJP has a habit of doing this. And now they want to do this. But what about, when they speak about this, they are saying, oh, majority, yes, because this has happened to Hindu women. Where are those wrestlers there who sat there against their own MP? Weren't they Hindus? Where are these activists and where were these BJP spokespersons when they spoke about sexual harassment by their own MP? Now, this is a school issue. Although the administration was responsible enough to, make sure to involve the police so that, this won't escalate, or even by, the videos, if it is not shared yet, what if it would have been shared in future? Yes, they have handed over the phone to the police. That was very responsible on their part, and police have sent her to FSL, Forensic Science Lab.
Yeah.
And after all of this, they just want to sit there and, okay, I would like to ask Rashmi, yes, someone has said that this was happening since 6 months and all of this. What were you doing for the past 6 months when it was happening? When you were speaking to the students, why did you do this 6 months ago? What was your government doing 6 months ago? Why couldn't you take action against this if this was happening since 6 months? What is the evidence that this was happening from since 6 months?
Okay. I asked her the similar questions there, Bhavya. I would request you to get the audio link fixed because there is some issue with your audio. We'll get that re-established and I'll come back to you. Let me bring in Mr. B.S. Arun also on the broadcast. He's now with us, senior journalist who's also joined us for this debate. Mr. Arun, I'd like to first get your sense. So what do you make of this controversy that is playing out of Udupi? Of course, women's safety is an important aspect. It has to be dealt with an iron hand. And if at all, it's coming in from a college campus. And this time we're talking about an all-girls college. This is a female campus that we're talking about. The perpetrators happen to be colleagues and fellow students who have filmed a video. The video has gotten into the authorities' hands. They have got the video deleted. The police has also come in because of the protest that the college has seen. And now it's the BJP stepping in, claiming that the religion of the girls, the 3 girls, is important. Look at that. They are from the minority community. Hence, there is a conspiracy behind this video. What do you say about this?
Well, this is a very, very serious issue. The women's safety is involved here. And this happening in a women's college also is an important topic here. But what is the striking feature of this entire episode is that there are so many contradictions. And, the police action also, which have come into question. Number one, there has been a delay in the police taking action.
Yes.
The issue of management to delete the video, that amounts to, sort of interfering in the investigation process. The mobiles have been handed over to the police, and police say they are investigating. It seems the police, there was a delay in police registering the FIR, and it seems there have been no interrogation so far by the police in this issue. So these are this, and in addition to this, the Home Minister gives a statement like saying, this is very childish. This has been made for fun. These sort of statements coming from a responsible minister, the Home Minister of the state, I think is also very. This should not have happened. The Home Minister should have taken this in all seriousness, got into the bottom of the issue, and then if there is no video or nobody is involved, then that's a different matter. But investigate it properly. Don't bring either communal issues or don't bring any party-related matter. This is not a BJP versus Congress issue, nor is this communal and secular issue. This has to be investigated thoroughly, by the state police without any, partiality involved for any community. I think that is what we need right now.
Right. B.S. Arun, I'd like to ask one more question to you because I'm told by my team that you need to leave for someplace else. I'd like to also understand this entire lapse by the police to not press the investigation as soon as the instance was reported to them has been a big lapse that you're claiming. Do you think that is the reason and that is the buffer that's been used by members of the Bharatiya Janata Party to spill out those protests onto the street and make this entire matter communal?
Possibly because, this is sort of an issue that they have lapped it up. It's been given on a platter. I can't understand when there is an issue, which involves the safety of the students, the 2 women students. Why should the police be, show laxity in
Yes.
this matter. They are our children, whether they belong to one community or the other. Their safety is important. Their the environment in which they learn, in which they go to the school, is important.
Totally.
And this shows the kind of attention that we give to our education system itself and to the children. And the state government should have exhibited more alacrity.
Okay. So on that note, let me actually ask this to Prashanth GS. Mr. Arun, thank you so much for being a part of this conversation. Prashanth, this is the accusation that's been leveled against the Bharatiya Janata Party. Even if you are standing for the right, even if you're standing for female safety in the state of Karnataka, for women's safety in Karnataka, the point that you are pressing on is the religion of the other three girls. Don't you think that's double standards?
Firstly, you have to understand that what has happened with the college students is entirely wrong, and probably it will send a very wrong message to society. Probably we should say, all of us, irrespective of parties, first must admit that as a society, we have failed the girl child in providing safety. That there is no two things about it, politics being kept aside for this moment. Now, it is really shameful that how the Congress spokesperson went on to say Bharatiya Janata Party is involved, or what they did when some other persons complained on a different member of parliament. It is Congress who is politicizing this. Look at what has happened now. The students who filmed it, they termed it as a prank. And the Congress Home Minister has got the audacity to say it's child's play. Tell me, which student who is 21 years old would you admit that they would do this type of ghastly activities for fun? Is it even believable? So therefore, the Home Minister's statement to say that it was fun is irrational, irresponsible statement. 1. 2. The college management should not have taken law into their own hands by saying we have deleted the evidence and the victim has sought apology, or probably the accused has given an apology to the accused. This is not how it works. The accused cannot give an apology to the victim and say, look, sorry, I have done this in a prank. It is not possible like that. That is on one side of it, and it is really shameful that Congress is indulging in this, and the lapse of the police in taking up and conducting a proper investigation. What stopped them? The incident happened on 18th and the students' protest happened on 20th. Police kept quiet. Now they're wanting to retrieve some data from a deleted mobile phone, which college management feels that they've deleted. And apparently, some of the news channels in Kannada also reporting that the chief of the college there has made the accused to write some apology letter saying, I will not repeat this mistake again 5 times or 10 times. Is this a sort of apology you're expecting? First of all, they have to be schooled in what is right and what is wrong. And the college management is equally responsible for what's gone wrong now. And there are allegations floating around. I am using the word allegations. So beware, there are allegations floating around that a banned extremist organization is behind doing all these things. There are allegations floating around. So therefore, it is only the request of the Bharatiya Janata Party that a thorough investigation to be carried out in a fair and transparent way.
What